Welcome back to the New York International Auto Show. Right here behind me is the beautiful blue Kia EV9, just debuted a couple of hours ago. And next to me here is Steve Center, Kia America COO and Executive Vice President. Steve, good to see you. I want to talk about this in just a moment. But first, congrats on the record Q1 sales. What was the catalyst?
Thank you. A lot of things came into place all at once. We had inventory, which is a big deal these days. We've got demand and products like this.
Big supply chain issues, chip shortages for all the manufacturers for the last couple of years. How clear are they now?
They're clearing up. There's still a lot of hiccups here and there. One of the benefits has been that the inventories have been tight, so the business is robust and everybody's doing well with it.
Of course, the headline today is this car behind me. It's the Kia EV9 that Edmunds earlier today told me is a potential game changer in the category. Why do you agree with that characterization?
It's blue ocean. Where this car is going to swim, there's nothing there. It's a 3-row EV SUV. There's nothing out there like that right now, and there won't be for some time.
Why? What is the moat? What is the differentiator?
Well, it's the size of the car, and again, the 3 rows and the EV. This is really just the beginning of the EV business, so all the different segments are starting to get filled out. And we went from EV6, which is sporty midsize, to full-size SUV, 7-passenger.
Brilliant. A lot of people out there wondering when I can get my hands on that and what it'll cost me. What can you tell us?
Later this year, and a little more than a Telluride.
Which is somewhere in the mid-50s, I presume.
60s and above.
Okay, we pried enough out of you around $60,000. So the big question when it comes to price is, anywhere in the EV space, when Elon Musk and Tesla cuts prices, does everyone have to follow?
No, we're not competing with them. And he has nothing like this and has no plans for anything like this.
You're not competing with them. Who do you eye as your most direct competitor?
Right now, there isn't anything in this class. There's a Rivian, but that's really a very expensive, very small production model.
With some considerable production issues. Right. Mind you, we should mention, you guys laid out some very ambitious EV goals at your Investor Day. What are they?
Well, we want to be a sustainable mobility company. We just announced a new factory in Georgia to build batteries and to build electric vehicles here in the United States, and we're going to fill out the whole EV line side of the business.
And how much do you plan on ramping up capacity in production?
As quickly as humanly possible.
What are the biggest obstacles in getting there?
Well, there's a couple of challenges. One is really still the infrastructure. While the charging infrastructure is immature, you need something of a Manhattan Project effort to really make this transition. Because you can legislate and tell the automakers to build EVs, and they're doing that, and we're doing that. You have to have the fueling supply available. And the utilities have to come along, and the charging infrastructure has to be in place. So we have a long way to go.
What about the consumer? What are they telling you in terms of their hesitation to make that leap into an EV?
Yeah, it's the comfort with the fueling infrastructure. The technology of the car they're not afraid of. This car can charge from 10 to 80% in 25 minutes. So that's not the challenge. But having the fast charging in place for people where they are locally is the challenge.
Quickly, the tax incentives were changed because built in North America is the theme of the Inflation Reduction Act. How did that impact sales?
Well, it's going to hurt sales for people that want to buy the car, but there's a dirty little secret. A lot of people that buy expensive cars and are wealthier tend to lease cars, so the incentives are available on the leasing side. But at the same time, a lot of wealthier people that buy EVs like this one will max out on their income for the rebates. So,
nice pro tip.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. He's Steve Center, Kia America COO. He says lease. We'll be right back after a short break.